We got tape and we got time. Floor's yours.
All right, I'm Daniel, co-founder and CEO at Hearth. And the first wood-burning furnace was patented over 450 years ago. And today's modern furnaces work on essentially the same principle. Burn some stuff and send hot air through your vents. But with the same old technology comes the same old problems. Different rooms are different temperatures. And that can be an inconvenience, like if your den's too cold, or even a danger in sensitive rooms like nurseries. Hearth is the solution to uneven heating. Just pull out your old vent registers and put Hearth in. Our smart vents automatically measure the temperature in each room and react according to the room's needs, closing if it's already the right temperature, or opening to allow air into the room. Furnaces are limited by only measuring the temperature in one room, where the thermostat is, and only sending air through one point. And while smart thermostat solutions like Nest and Intelligence System, they still have the same physical limitations. Hearth has infrared sensors that measure the temperature in each room and communicate directly with other Hearth vents in the home. In this way, Hearth can work in cooperation with your other smart devices to create the perfect smart home setup. You can access all this through the Hearth app or by connecting to existing popular smart home services such as Amazon Alexa, Samsung SmartThings, and more. You can even set different rooms to be different temperatures, keeping the nursery at a safe 72 and keeping the den at a comfy 67. Imagine coming home and your home already knows what rooms you're going to use, prioritizing heating to those places first. After a shower, your bedroom is automatically warm. Each member of the house has their room at their temperature. No more fighting over the thermostat. Hearth lets your home know what you like and how to ensure that it's always comfortable. The smart home market is exploding. In 2017, it was worth over $15 billion in the US alone. But Hearth is the next level. Hearth isn't another screen that's going to demand your attention. It connects to your other smart home devices and does its work in the background. Hearth doesn't put a bunch of smarts in your home, it makes your home smarter. It accomplishes the fundamentals of smart heating without the expensive, unnecessary complexity of other zone heating solutions. Traditional zoning using vent dampers can cost over $2,500. With Hearth, you don't need a contractor and you don't need a construction crew. Just pull out your old vent covers and put in Hearth. No extra hub is necessary, and all the tech is built directly into the vents themselves. The vents are smart on their own. And with all this knowledge, Hearth can do incredible things. It can automatically communicate with your other Hearth vents to learn what is the best way to heat your home. Not only can it talk to your other vents to learn the best way to heat your home, but it can also learn your habits and what you like. It can figure out who's in the room or how many people are in the room and adjust. And it can even tell you about where you're being inefficient in your home and where to fix your heating. Heating isn't just about turning on and off your furnace, but intelligently using that heat throughout your home. Homeowners can choose how they want to use Hearth, just installing it in their few problem rooms, or outfitting their entire home with Hearth for ultimate control. Starting with a few rooms will cost about the same as a Nest thermostat, and Hearth will even help you save money by reducing wasteful heating. Hearth will be available online through our stores, as well as online marketplaces such as Amazon and eBay, and we'll be working towards getting it into brick and mortar stores such as the Home Depot. Vents will be sold in the 4 most standard sizes so that every homeowner can experience Hearth. We're talking with architects, engineers, contractors to discover the challenges in making a well-heated home. And we're currently developing beta prototypes that meet those needs. And we have 15 homes lined up in 9 different states to test Hearth. Don't let our small team size fool you. We have the knowledge and drive to make Hearth a success. Me with over 3 years of full-stack development experience, and Connor with his front-end development experience and experience as the director of Hack CU. Hearth makes your home smarter. Life becomes more comfortable with one easy solution that you never have to worry about. If you'd like to help us change the world of heating, please get in contact with us. Thank you.
Cool, you guys came in about 30 seconds under.
There was a middle stretch of your pitch where you were like dead sprinting through what you were saying instead of allowing your words to actually land and have impact on the audience. So just know that pacing is gonna be something that you guys gotta work on. Maybe you end up pulling out some of what you're saying so that you've got a little bit more time and you can speak slower. You can build in some of those pregnant pauses that you should have in the pitch. I love same old text, same old problems. Like as a lead off, that's such a great way of anchoring things. One thing that was consistently missing throughout the whole presentation though, I'm talking about vents, rooms. The rooms needs. Fuck the rooms needs. This should be about the homeowner, about their comfort. So think about reorganizing your pitch to be centric on the homeowner and the comfort issue as opposed to the rooms, vents, right?
It's a beautiful slide deck. You guys
Keep
really,
it monochrome. You had a few, this is really picky. You had a few icons that were colored, and it just threw me off.
Okay.
the reason I like it, and I remember you guys doing this quick pitch for NPC, it's not perfect, but it's very clean.
Yeah.
And you had a section where the vents blowing cold air, and you kind of did the visual turn right there. That connects really, really well because visually an audience is seeing that. The timing of it's smooth, and it's saying, the vent is shifting the temperature. So that was really, really nicely done. And for those of you that think about your decks, there's not a lot of words up there. There's a lot of imagery, there's a lot of activation, and you're timing what you're saying to that. So you have what Kyle's saying, a lot of room to move. I see your hand. Go ahead, Kyle.
On the imagery piece, I mean, you guys know I love clean slide decks and that sort of thing. I think you lean a little bit too much on your vent iconography on things where you're talking about that aren't vent centric, right? So I want you to. It's a much more powerful anchoring when you bring up or when you show people like your thermostats in your kitchen or in your living room, but you're spending time in your bedroom, right? Like show that dissonance. I don't even recall what you have on the screen, but it's not remotely related to that when you're talking about that issue.
Maybe a house, like kind of a little floor plan where you come into the kitchen, but then you go to your bedroom and, the temperature, the thermostat's here, like you can almost give people that sense of, oh yeah, that's kind of how it works.
Yeah, beyond even the location though, like there's imagery out there that you can find and use of like, people bundled up in bed or whatever, right? And so you can show the thermostats in the kitchen while you're freezing your ass off in bed. Like, that's the most compelling thing about what you guys are doing, right? And so show it, make it visceral, make it tangible for the audience.
Jamie, I had a hand up.
I just want to say that you guys sold me. I am completely shocked that there's not already something on the market like this. And yeah, I thought it was really But Tim, a while ago you said something about like it being an extension to their family, and I thought that was
I
really.
think I was
good.
building off of some feedback that came from another mentor, but yes, there was that feeling that it's not about what Kyle was saying, it's not about the room, it's about the person, it's about the comfort. I think it was one of the Erics when I said that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think if you had some imagery for like families and like houses and stuff like that, like how you did at the beginning, you had like actual pictures, but then you switched to just a bunch of icons. I think the icons are good for more of like your stat type slides, but then when you really want to like emotionally connect it, I personally feel like that's where, like what Kyle was saying is like where you could add in some of those like personal pictures of like actual people in actual homes to kind of make that connection, or like little video clips if you can find it, like something,
Sean, you had a hand up.
Oh, yeah, so you listed a lot of features. So I guess I'm just, if I were to be watching your deck and watching this presentation and trying to evaluate you as a company, I guess one of the things I'd be concerned about is like, are you trying to tackle all of these problems at an early stage in your company? Or what is the core thing that like differentiates you from other smart vents? What is the thing that's like going to draw customers in? Why do the customers have a problem with that particular thing? Because you're saying like, detects room occupancy, coordinates with other events, doesn't have to integrate with your thermostat. Yeah, I guess just the feature overload, a little bit of a feature overload, I guess.
Can you guys go back to your team side real quick? Couple things. One, the pictures match. I know a few of you are probably pulling stuff from where you can find it. That goes a long way to conveying a sense that you got your shit together because you actually took the time to get a headshot that matches as opposed to, everybody's in 3 or 4 different pixel types. Your logos here, hard to read if they're important. Zazz those up a little bit more. Go back to your last slide, please.
Just one point on this.
Okay.
You should, for all of your team slides, you should think about displaying similar sort of information, right? In a similar way. You've all done internships and that sort of stuff before. You're all still relatively young in your journeys as entrepreneurs. So where you can leverage social proof of the places you've worked before, do it, right? I would get rid of Director of Hack CU because that's almost irrelevant to the entrepreneurship piece. And then I don't even know what that outlined black logo is under you, Daniel.
That was where I worked.
Okay.
I'm going to push back a little on HackCU. The brand identity of HackCU on campus is quite strong. So
Means nothing to, I don't care about campus. Director of Hack CU means nothing as far as adding value to your experience as a founder.
And I'll beg to differ because knowing that you're going to be presenting this in front of a large university audience, it has some credibility. But
Not end of July, they aren't.
600 people at the last hackathon. It's got a brand identity, but we can split hairs over that. Go to your last slide, please. Nice way to land. They've got their URL, they've got their contact information. So if somebody's interested in following up but doesn't catch them, they know how to find them. What are you guys using for your slide deck?
Google Slides.
Google Slides, that's amazing. That's a great setup. So if folks are using Google Slides and have questions, can they come to you with a couple little touch points?
Totally.
Okay, awesome. We got to switch over to the next group. Nice job, Hart.
What was your ask at the end?
We didn't have one. It was contact us if you want to help us.
Too vague. If you suffer from this problem in your home, we want to be your solution.